who are in powerful political positions when they seek to do it. And I feel like a version of the pitfalls that I've seen in historical investigations of that kind happened in the Mueller investigation as well. Essentially a political appointee of that president interfering to submarine your work and make sure that it disappeared from the public view. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I mean, I think the analogy is palpable, because you have people from outside the nation seeking to interfere, and you had people inside the nation doing the same thing in the White House and actually at the Justice Department. That's something Jack Smith is not going to really have to contend with. I mean, it's really important to see there's a huge difference between his situation and the Mueller situation, because you don't have this sitting president using pardons to try and get people to not cooperate, and threatening and dangling pardons. And you don't have the constant threat of being fired. I mean, from every single day, we were sitting wondering whether we were going to be there at the end of the day. I still remember a meeting with Robert Mueller where he sort of announced, saying, "You've done a great job," and we all sort of knew that was the last day. And then lo and behold, we were there the next day. So he doesn't have to deal with that as well, because he's no longer a sitting president. It's a former president. And then you also don't have the White House and at times the Justice Department on the opposite side trying to actively curtail and thwart what you're doing, because here you have the White House saying they're going to be completely hands-off, and you don't have Bill Barr in the Justice Department working to undermine what you're doing. So he has a lot of benefits. But you do have a
Congress now, a Republican-controlled Congress, where they're explicitly saying we want to investigate the Justice Department for even prosecuting January 6th attackers, let alone for bringing about any investigations of Trump. What's the difference in how it feels to be getting that kind of pressure from Capitol Hill versus pressure from inside the Justice Department and from the White House?
So I think you're seeing it, actually, and I think you're seeing signs that Merrick Garland is figuring out a way to deal with this.